one man's story of redemption, finding inspiration in the world all around us. Rodney Stotts is his name. He used to be a drug dealer. Think about this for a second. He turned his life around by forming a very powerful bond with birds and nature. He's sharing his experience, the new book, Bird Brother, A Falconer's Journey and the Healing Power of Wildlife. So he talked to Ben Tracy, who also met some of Stotts' fine feathered friends.
Good boy.
It's been more than 20 years since this Eurasian eagle owl, named Mr. Hoots, first perched on Rodney Stotts' arm.
This is my son here, man.
But he remembers it like it was yesterday.
The first time that bird's on your hand and you're looking in that bird's eyes and you get lost, you're gone, you're lost. If something happened with that bird, believe me, I'd be in a straitjacket locked up somewhere. I'd really lose it. Come on.
That connection is what began Stotts' journey to become one of the few black master falconers in the country.
I think when most people hear falconry, they think of somebody who likes birds. What exactly is it?
Falconry is actually the oldest land sport. It's the actual sport of hunting birds of prey. So you would go out, you would catch a wild bird, hawk, falcon, and you would actually use that bird to get dinner for you guys that night. Good boy.
Working with these magnificent creatures didn't just become the focus of Rodney Stotts' life. It's also what changed it.
In some way, you feel like this saved you.
Oh, definitely. You think about where you would have been, not could have been, where you would have been, either jail or death.
In the 1990s, Stotts was living in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Washington, D.C., at the height of the crack epidemic. He wanted to be a lawyer, but realized there was an easier way to make money.
Drugs, that's the quickest way you're gonna make money.
How much money did you make selling drugs, say in an average week?
Maybe around $15,000.
$15,000 a week.
A good week.
In a 2005 story about people turning their lives around through environmental work, a then 34-year-old Stotts told 60 Minutes Ed Bradley about his time as a drug dealer and why he finally stopped.
You can't enjoy life. You can't feel proud about anything that you have because it was ill-gotten gains.
Stotts spent time in prison but began to clean up his life by cleaning up D.C.'s polluted Anacostia River with the Earth Conservation Corps. He also helped reintroduce the American bald eagle to the nation's capital. He found his new passion and a new look on his mother's face.
Seeing my mother's eyes light up when I come in the house and I had a bird or something as opposed to a gun. When she heard the ambulance coming and she knew it wasn't about her son anymore. You know, to start seeing those things, that's what falconry started doing for me, where I tell people that it's different for me than it is for the average falconer. Left hand.
Now anyone willing to extend a hand can share his experience.
Hi. I think you just winked at me, Mr. Hoots. Those eyes are amazing.
Stotts says he prefers animals to people, but he does make a few exceptions.
Don't underestimate your accomplishments.
He tells his story to at-risk teens from D.C.'s Capital Guardian Youth Challenge Academy, who helped him build a new aviary for bald eagles on this land in Maryland.
To see it up and see y'all doing it, man, that's a beautiful thing.
He's a good teacher.
It was cool to see another person that's my color do such amazing things in the community.
What is it that you're hoping they learn from you, from your story?
Just never give up. You're not the mistake that you make unless you continue to do it. I tell them the same thing I tell my kids. Allow yourself to be wrong. Admit it. Take it. Move on. When you look in that mirror, if you say, I gave it all I have, and I'm proud of me, I'm proud of you. You tie this knot wrong, you're going to lose your bird.
And Rodney Stotts is now living a life that also makes him proud of himself. For CBS Mornings, I'm Ben Tracy in Laurel, Maryland.
So, you know, Rodney's right. Life is long. It's got a lot of twists and turns. Right. And what you do in your worst chapter is not who you are.
Right. Don't let it define you.
Yeah, go
Rodney
Rodney
If you have breath
Stotts.
in your body, you have an ability to redefine yourself on a yearly basis, daily basis.
No, I love what he just said. You're not the mistake that you make. You know what else I love? The owl's eyes.
Yeah,
Those
beautiful.
are captivating to me. And the way Rodney so tenderly kisses them, too.
I like that the owl was named Mr. Hoots.
Mr. Hoots. I like that. Go Rodney Stotts.
Yeah.